Hi kindergartners! So since summer is coming up in just a few days, I figured I would give you a game that you can play outside by yourself or with others. All you need is chalk and like a little rock or a twig or something. So the game is actually hopscotch. So I know we have some hopscotch boards at school that we might use at recess. I wanted to give you the rules of the game. So first I'm going to show you my setup. So you noticed I have numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So normally, or not normally, but when I was a kid, before I knew the rules, this is what I would do with hopscotch. I would just hop. But there are actually some rules to hopscotch. So here's how it goes. So you have to grab your rock or whatever you're using. I hope you can see. So I'm going to throw my rock. Well, not throw, I'm just going to drop, because you want to drop it in the first square, the one with the number 1 in it, but you don't want it to touch any of the lines, because if you touch the lines, you're out. So let me try this. Okay, so now I'm going to hop, and I can't hop in the same square that my rock is in, so I have to hop over, okay? Then I have to be extra careful, because I'm going to hop with one foot in the number 2 square, and I have to stay on one foot while I reach over and grab my rock, and then I can hop over it. I'm going to hop over the one. Okay, so I'm done with my first turn. So if you're playing with others, you get to keep going. Your turn is not over until you either fall or you land your rock on a line. So I get to go again. So I have to get it into the spot that has a 2. Yay, I didn't hit a line, so I'm going to keep going. Now this one's kind of easy because I get to go on 2 feet. So I'm going to grab my rock, but I can't hop in this number 2 spot where my rock was. So I didn't land on a line and I didn't fall, so I get to keep going. So I'm going to go, I just did 1, 2, now I need to land it in number 3 spot. This one will be tricky because it's further away. Yeah, I did it. So now I'm going to hop, but I'm not going to hop in my number 3 spot. So I have to hop just in the 4 spot. Ooh. Oh, I almost fell that time. So now, since I haven't fallen and I haven't landed on a line, I get to keep going. But I'm going to show you what it looks like if you're playing with others and you land on a line and what you do next. So I just threw my rock in the number 3 spot. Now I got to get in the number 4 spot. So, as you can see, I landed my rock in the 5 spot, and I was supposed to go in the spot with a 4. So since I didn't land my rock in the 4 spot, I would hand the rock to the next person and it would be their turn. I'm going to show you another way that you could be out. So if I was trying to land it in the number 4 spot, so if I landed with my rock on a line, then I would be out. Then it would be the other person's turn. So I'm going to show you another thing you can do with hopscotch in just a second. Now that we learned the rules of hopscotch, I can show you how you can change it up so it's fun and different each time. So with this one, we practiced our numbers 1 to 10. But you could also practice your numbers counting by 10. So instead of 1, you can put 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way up to 100. If you need to practice your sight words or your sparkle words, you can also put those in your boxes and play it the exact same way. Or you can even just hop on them and practice reading them. You can also practice rhyming words or word families. So I made the same board, but I put the word family I'm working on. So at words, I wrote that first, and then I started at the bottom and I wrote all the words in that family. So I wrote mat or sat, mat, rat, hat, bat, flat, cat, gnat, and fat. So you can either just practice reading those, or you can play hopscotch the same way I showed you before. Over the rules one more time really fast. So the first person to go, if you're playing with others or if you're playing with yourself, you are going to drop your rock in the first spot. You can't set it, you have to drop it or toss it. So you'll drop it, and then you can't hop in the square that your rock is in, right? So the ways to get out is if you fall when you're hopping back, or if you drop your rock on a line, or if your rock does not go in the number you were supposed to. So if I was supposed to go in number 1, but it went in the box of number 2, then I would be done. I would grab my rock and I would give it to the next person. And the next person would start by dropping the rock in number 1. Kindergartners, that was so much fun to learn how to play hopscotch and all the different ways you can do it. I'm going to tell you a secret. I actually just learned how to play hopscotch today. So I'm so excited that I learned the rules finally. So you can use it with chalk outside, just like how we did out here. But if you don't have chalk and you have like painter's tape, you can do it in your house. But ask your parents first. Don't do it without asking them. It has been so much fun learning with you this year. I am so lucky that I not only got to learn with my class, but I got to learn with all the other kindergartners too. I know it was kind of a strange year, but you made it through because you are so amazing. I love you so very much, and I can't wait to see you next year when you are a first grader. Bye, my sweet friends. I love you.